everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm doing my weekly Christian book review on This Is Where It Ends. So This Is Where It Ends by Cindy K. Sproles came out, I believe, 3 months ago, maybe a little bit before that, but I knew that it wasn't a time to read this book because I knew it was going to be emotional. I started it and restarted it quite a few times, like just going through the first chapter, I think I read like 3 times, and it just wasn't ever the right moment. But finally, I sat down, I read it, and I loved it. I did. I ended up really loving it. There is definitely some emotional parts through this book, but there was excitement throughout this book, and this is a huge character-driven story. And normally I'm not a huge fan of character-driven stories because I do need a plot. There was plot here too, but it was mostly character-driven, but the characters were just so endearing and so loving to me, and I just absolutely loved each of the characters. I thought they were absolutely great. So this book is about Minerva, and she ends up getting married to a man when she's really young. She's 14. This is like back in like the late 1800s, early 1900s. So, but she gets married to a man at the age of 14. And so they end up pretty much desolate on this side of the mountain. He takes her there to live pretty much for the rest of their lives. They really don't see anyone. They kind of live a very desolate life. And when he passes away on that mountain, he tells her to keep his secret and to not divulge the gold in his box. And so she's been keeping this secret for the next 30 years after that. She's now in her 90s, and she's still living a very desolate life on this mountain and keeping this secret. And she really doesn't know what the secret is. Is it gold? Is it not? She never opened the box. She keeps it hidden. And all of a sudden, this man comes on the farm, and he's a reporter in a nearby town, and he heard rumors from another guy in the newspaper office that, hey, there's rumors of this gold rumor going around, that there was gold stolen from this family, and that her husband, Minerva's husband, was involved in that story. And so he goes in search for this story, and what follows is just a beautifully told story of found friendship and found family, and just the characters of Minerva and the reporter whose name is Dell. Just those two characters, I loved their banter. I loved their friendship. Throughout the months that they spent with each other, it was just so much fun. There was a lot of humor in this book, which I felt like this book really needed the humor. And it was fun and entertaining. And there's definitely a mystery going around as, of course, what is in this box, and will she divulge this secret? So it's really good. Really enjoyed it. Definitely be prepared for an emotional story, to be sure. And I actually have a quote from this book. I don't normally say quotes in my reviews, but I had to share this one because I put it in my reading journal, and I loved this quote. It is a long one, so be prepared. Grab some coffee. It's not that long, but it's like a paragraph. All right. There's my quote page. All right, so this quote was actually at the end of the book, and it said, "I learned gold comes in many forms. Sometimes it's in the precious metal, and other times it's in the wisdom and love of our elders. Gold is found in the relationships we build, the time we spend with those we love, and our efforts to bring others into our lives. Gold is found in laughter and tears. It's inside every smile, every good deed, and every ounce of hope that we cling to. Gold is found in those worn spots on the floor by the bed where we go to our knees and speak candidly to the Lord. Gold is found in the legacy we leave behind. Within these things, there is more gold than the world can hold. Mama Minerva Jane was a box filled to overflowing, and I was richer for having known her." And I just thought that was a really beautiful quote. I put it in my reading journal. Glad I had room for it. But yeah, so definitely check it out. As I said, be prepared. It's very emotional, and also family drama going on as well throughout this book, but I think you're going to really enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.